Championship preparations in Galway have hit a slight problem.
Dee, what are you at? I'm checking Twitter. What's your problem?
Smartphones and social media are the problem.
Right lads, we've had a solid first half performance. It's time to go and blow these. What are you doing?
It's for my story. Come on lads, everybody in.
It's become such a problem that the entire Galway squad is taking drastic action, but it's for a very good cause.
The girls are giving up their smartphones for the month of June. They're going to be getting a Nokia style text calls only phone instead of it. And I suppose the reason why, there was two main reasons. There's a lot of trolling going on in people's company in general, I think, with young people these days. They're not really living in the moment. So I suppose it's to encourage those to maybe leave down their phones and talk to people in the room. And the second reason is just, I suppose, to raise awareness about the link between the overuse of social media and depression. Young people these days are just, they're stuck to their phone. It's an extension of their hand, and you know it is getting out of hand. Like, all right, guys, it's time. Hand over your phones.
And even trying to get the phones off the girls was difficult.
It was with some of them, especially the younger ones. They really didn't want to let it go, and I suppose they are using Snapchat and Twitter a good bit these days, and it's part of their life, so it's understandable.
Deirdre Brennan, you're actually studying health promotion. Can you talk to me about the serious issue here, and without maybe trying to be alarmist, is there mental health issues here?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, health is our most important asset, and I mean, you can't really put a price on it. Mental health in particular, unfortunately, there's still a strong stigma around it, particularly in Ireland. And I mean, I suppose what we're trying to do is we're trying to raise awareness around mental health, and that it's okay, I suppose, not to be okay. In particular in relation to social media. I mean, there's strong correlations between social media and mental health issues, and we're just trying to raise awareness and at the same time raise money for Pieta House, which is a great charity. We've one located in Galway as well, so hopefully we'll be successful in raising the money that we're hoping to raise.
What'll I do without Facebook?
Tracy Leonard, we all know you're unfortunately injured. You're out for the summer, but are you in for this?
Yeah, definitely 100% behind this idea. I think it's a fantastic idea that has come up, and definitely will be 100% behind this. It's a huge thing nowadays, where girls, young people in general, really spend a huge amount of time on their phones. I think the idea of chatting to people in a room, anywhere you go, on a bus, train, whatever, is constantly, all you look either side, left or right, you see people scrolling on the phones, and I think the idea of people being able to converse in conversations is really gone, and I can see it as being a huge problem, a huge frustration in houses, which leads to a lot of fights at home. Really, I know in our own house it leads to a lot of arguments. You know, there's no one talking, and it's constant just looking at the phone, whether it be dinner, when there's relations over. It's gone as a serious problem in Ireland.
You can compare it to your parents. Like, my parents have the typical text calls only phone. They can't understand how I'm sitting on the couch most evenings scrolling in this phone. They just can't understand it. They want to talk, and my head is stuck on a phone. And I suppose again that was one major trigger, like Mum telling me to leave my phone down.
What are you doing? I'm taking a selfie.
The serious message is, I suppose, just to get the point out there, and get people, I suppose, to realise that there is a link between overuse of social media and depression. And I know I've said it myself already, that there's sometimes there you would be on Snapchat and you'd be looking at people's stories, and they're out every second night, and you feel like you're not really doing anything with your life, and you're comparing your life to this one that they paint via social media, and it's not a true reflection, but it is the one that, you know, that's delivered, and it has got to, and it does have an effect on people's mental health.
What would you say to young people, younger than you even, who are maybe saying this is a little bit alarmist, that it's not really that big a problem?
I definitely have to disagree. It is a really big issue in Ireland. I mean, there's every 4 people have been affected by mental health issues at one stage or another in their lives. Especially in relation to social media, they can unmask mental health issues. So I would advise any young people out there, or even elderly people, to spend less time scrolling on your phone and more time in the moment and actually communicating with people directly.
it's only, the girls have said to me, the younger ones, that they, since I introduced the idea to them, they've become really, really conscious of it. They have become so conscious of sitting at home, scrolling. And, you know, just for example, Louise Ward said it, that she actually cannot wait to hand over her phone for a month. And I'm delighted to hear that, because again, she's one of the younger ones, and if she's saying it, there's hope. That the second aim then is to raise the 10 grand plus for Pieta House, and they're an amazing charity, and they provide an excellent service for those that are in need, and you know, they're the two main aims.